Welcome to another amazing review, and once again on this episode we're going to be talking about a product by JSW. And what they have sent me today is a pressure cooker with steamer. I'm spinning it around for you, but I know it's the same thing on both sides. It's very exciting content. So I gotta say, I was a little anxious when they said we really want you to take a look at the pressure cooker. And part of the reason I had a bit of trepidation in my heart is that, ladies and gentlemen, I have never used a pressure cooker, not even one day in my life. I have eaten from a pressure cooker. God bless oxtail that's made in a pressure cooker, but I've never actually used one. But I will say this one has some very interesting features on the packaging, even before we get any further. Let's talk about it. Again, like I mentioned if you've seen the other JSW videos, I like their packaging. I do. I think it feels sturdy. The product feels well put together in the packaging. It's very clear what is inside of the box. As Jamaican people are very fond of saying, we will not be buying a puss in a bag, right? So you can see what's in the box. Yes? We have some descriptions on here. 9.5 liters, 26 centimeters. Of course, that is the dimension listing on the packaging. It's for healthy cooking. It has a durable aluminum or aluminium, depending on who you ask, body. 3 safety valves. That's actually important. 3 safety valves. Handle with a fireproof ring. Interlocking mechanism. Additional safety valve on the lock, and an overpressure alarming device. Now, I want you guys to go in the comments, those of you who are working with pressure cookers, and say, yes, Omar, that's a cool thing, that's not a cool thing, that's really awesome, I don't know what they're talking about. Put all that in there, and you know what, maybe we'll have an opportunity to get a chef or a cook to actually use one of these things, and we'll get some of that content for you guys. Yeah? Same information on this side. Oh, well, that's interesting. This is very interesting. So on the side of the packaging here, guys, I'm seeing a QR code. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook. We're gonna put that to the text. We're gonna go ahead later on in this video, and we're gonna see where these QR codes take us to. I know this is an old packaging thing. They said it to me. Scan code to like and follow our pages and enroll automatically in our lucky draw. No, that's not happening right now. That's an old promotion on the boxes. But I think it's really cool that a company would use their product packaging to do that kind of stuff. So they link in the whole social media into what they're doing. I gotta say, I think that's pretty cool, right? We're gonna put that one on the amazing meter as something I think is pretty cool. That's a different, I don't think I've ever seen anybody use their actual packaging about a lucky draw. Like, that's pretty cool to me, okay? So it is time to do the unboxing of the JSW pressure cooker with steamer. Let's do it. That was actually a pretty satisfying sound, wasn't it? It had this whole, almost like, you break celery. but no, it was just the very firm cardboard latch. Are you guys picking that up? That's pretty cool, right? Okay, what do we got? Unboxing in itself is a very nice feeling. It's like you get to open a present every time you sit down in a chair. So, son, I understand how you feel. Thank you. What do we got? Okay, so this is nice. These are the handles, which are not on it. So we're gonna have to assemble this, some assembly required. And I'm seeing the safety valves. We're gonna put this aside. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is the steamer tray. That's pretty cool. Right? We can work with this. Is it reflecting too much? I like this a lot. The fact that one item can do multiple things is always an appeal in a kitchen. You don't want to have too many single-use items in your kitchen. So that's pretty novel. All right. So this is our lid. Oh! Instructions. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. There's actually some pretty good information on this I didn't notice before. So guys, as you can see here, there is a sealing ring along the inside. This is of course how pressure cookers work. By maintaining and locking the pressure in, they're able to reduce or create tenderness inside of whatever you're cooking inside. Yeah? And these are the 3 valves. So you have your valves are on top. We're gonna be looking at these closer. And then there's one more piece in there. And this is it's actually bigger than I thought. You know, sometimes you get a box and you open it and there's a lot of extra packaging, so the item inside isn't necessarily as big as you were hoping, but this is pretty big. I feel like I could be satisfied with the amount of oxtail produced in this device. Okay, JSW branding right there on it. We have pressure cooker JSW CEROHS. So traditionally, as far as I know, oh wow. Okay, we're gonna open these up. Traditionally, I would normally have done this off camera and come back to you guys and show you the fully assembled device, but we're gonna open this up together. So we got our handles that these will lock onto the side of the device. So this will how you get your safety locking mechanism. This piece here will slide into the lock on this, and that's where the whole thing will remain locked in place for safety. And this is the last steamer safety valve that will go on top. So we are actually going to assemble this and show you in a second. Okay, so that took me a while, but that's actually not JSW's fault. The instructions are actually very thorough, including how to make sure you lower the pressure before opening or trying to open. It tells you when lid is not sealed, there's less than 5 kPa of pressure inside. The lid cannot be opened when inner pressure is over that. So there's a lot of safety features built into this, and I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. So we're gonna assemble it real quick. Your steamer basket accessory. So how this works is that you're gonna drop this in, and let's say you have water underneath it, then you're able to steam whatever you want, really. Vegetables, steam buns, if you're into that. Different dishes can be done with steaming. I'm a big fan of just regular old steam veg. And I assembled the lid, and we put this on top. That's that sound you know from pressure cooker in your kitchen. Yeah? So we're gonna drop this right on here. So, hear that? That means the seal works. And now we're gonna lock it. I don't want to break this. There you go. And it's now locked. So I have to say that was the first time I've ever locked a pressure cooker, but it wasn't actually that hard to do. It has a great seal on it. So when we put this on a stove, it'll get going. I gotta find someone to use one of these for me, and I will video them cooking with it. But that is it. This is the JSW pressure cooker with steamer. Actually locks a lot easier than I thought. So it's locked now. Okay. Pressure cooker with steamer. This thing is pretty good. Let's break it down. Let's talk tech. So talking tech, it gives you a really cool breakdown of how long to cook things inside. That's not necessarily tech, but I thought it was really interesting and I had to mention it. So like I said, let's talk tech. This is a 9.5 liter pressure cooker, 26 centimeters. I think that's all the tech we can talk about. But let's talk sense. This is a very, very nice pressure cooker. I like the fact that it has 3 safety valves, the interlocking mechanism, additional safety valve on the lock. Even somebody like me who has never ever tried to put together or use a pressure cooker was able to assemble it fairly easily. I like the fact that I can see the seal, I can hear the seal, and I'm hoping that somebody will use this for me. How amazing is it? This is amazing. This is amazing. This is why it's on the stove. It's amazing. All right. Now, how well, this is our second question. We're going to go about this now. How well will it take you to your meetings? Not very well. But that's okay. It's still amazing all by itself. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the JSW series here on Amazing Reviews. We're going to be doing more of these, so keep watching, keep clicking, and I'll see you next time.